Firefox is dead. Well, not literally dead, but the Firefox we knew and loved? The privacy-focused rebel fighting against big tech surveillance? That Firefox is on life support, and Mozilla just pulled the plug. A few days ago, Mozilla quietly updated their terms of service with language so broad, you'd hesitate to type or even click on anything in Firefox again. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, they removed their long-standing "we don't sell your data" guarantee the very next day. And it's not just empty talk. The latest Firefox browser now includes those changes. So buckle up, because in this video, we're doing a post-mortem on Firefox's privacy promises, speed-running through Mozilla's gradual descent into the data harvesting dark side, and exploring the alternative browsers that don't treat your personal information like an all-you-can-eat buffet. So what happened exactly? Let's break down this privacy nightmare. Ready? February 26th, Mozilla drops their first-ever official terms of use for Firefox. Buried in the legalese is a non-exclusive, royalty-free, worldwide license to use your information. Translation: anything you type into Firefox, searches, passwords, even that rant you accidentally pasted into the URL bar, we might use. Not great. February 27th, Mozilla updates their data privacy FAQ, surgically removing their explicit promise not to sell user data. The digital equivalent of your significant other removing "in a relationship" from their social media profile. We all know what that means. February 28th. After the internet collectively loses its mind, Mozilla enters damage control mode. "We didn't mean it like that," they say, updating the TOS again. "We just need this for, operational purposes. Yeah, that's it." March 1st, another TOS update, this time removing references to their acceptable use policy. March 4th, Firefox 136 is released. The latest changes to the browser settings just put Mozilla's words into action. Users beware. At this point, they're basically that friend who keeps changing their story every time you catch them in a lie. But here's the thing. This isn't just about some legal documents nobody reads. This is about a fundamental shift in Mozilla's approach to privacy. The Firefox of 2025 is not the Firefox that once proudly stood as the privacy-focused alternative to Chrome. It's like watching your childhood hero slowly transform into the villain. At 2 Firefox, to understand why Firefox is ditching its privacy principles faster than people ditch their New Year's resolutions, we need to follow the money. Spoiler alert, it's a one-way street to Google. Since 2005, Mozilla has been financially dependent on Google like a college student on their parents' credit card. How dependent? Let's look at the numbers. 2020, 86% of Mozilla's $497 million revenue came from Google. 2021, 83% of $600 million from Google. 2022, 81% of $593 million from Google. 2023, 85% of $653 million from Google. That's not a partnership. That's a puppet show, and Google's pulling the strings. But here's where it gets interesting. Google has been facing antitrust issues that threaten these search deals. Suddenly, Mozilla's sugar daddy might stop paying the bills, and they're frantically looking for new revenue streams. Enter the privacy compromises. June 2024 saw Mozilla announce the purchase of Anonym, a company specializing in privacy-preserving digital advertising technology. That's like saying you found health-preserving cigarettes or sobriety-preserving tequila. Some contradictions just can't be resolved. By July, Mozilla had incorporated privacy-preserving attribution into Firefox 128. Despite the privacy-friendly name, this feature helps advertisers track ad effectiveness. It's like naming your surveillance company Freedom Watchers. The irony is palpable. This move was so egregious, it triggered a GDPR complaint from an Austrian privacy group. When the privacy advocates start filing legal complaints against you, maybe it's time to reconsider your life choices. The pattern is clear. As Google's support becomes less certain, Mozilla is gradually transforming Firefox from a privacy shield into a data sieve. They're trying to monetize what they once protected, hoping users won't notice or care. Spoiler alert, we noticed and we care. What makes this situation so infuriating isn't just the privacy changes. It's the betrayal of trust. For years, Mozilla positioned Firefox as the ethical alternative to Chrome. Their marketing was all, "we protect your privacy while Google sells your soul." They built a brand on being the good guys in a sea of data-hungry sharks. Remember the vibes they used to give off? Firefox, the browser that's got your back. Well, now it feels more like Firefox, the browser that's stabbing you in the back. The recent TOS controversy isn't just about legal language. It's about Mozilla's integrity, or lack thereof. If these changes were truly innocent and necessary, why make them quietly? Why remove the no data sale guarantee at the same time? Why wait until the internet explodes to explain yourself? It's like catching your partner texting their ex at 2 a.m. and them saying, "I was just asking about their grandmother's health." Maybe true, but the timing is suspicious to say the least. So Firefox is compromised. Chrome was never an option for privacy-conscious users. Where do we go from here? Let's speed run through what I think are your best 3 alternatives. Option 1. Think of LibreWolf as Firefox without the corporate baggage. It's a direct fork that strips out telemetry, tracking, and all the privacy-compromising features that Mozilla has been sneaking in. The best part? It supports all Firefox extensions and has nearly identical UI. Switching is as painless as it gets. Export your Firefox bookmarks and passwords, import them into LibreWolf, and you're good to go. Your muscle memory won't even notice the difference. LibreWolf is basically what Firefox would be if it stayed true to its privacy roots instead of chasing that sweet, sweet ad revenue. It's Firefox without the betrayal. Option 2. If you're willing to try something a bit different, Brave deserves your attention. Yes, it's Chromium-based, which might seem counterintuitive when trying to escape Google's influence. But Brave has stripped out Google's tracking code and added robust privacy features. By default, Brave blocks third-party cookies, fingerprinting attempts, and ads. It even has Tor integration for when you need extra anonymity. The built-in crypto wallet is either a bonus or bloatware, depending on your perspective. The transition from Firefox is slightly more involved since you'll need Chrome extensions instead of Firefox ones, but most popular extensions have equivalents. Think of it as moving to a new apartment in the same neighborhood, different layout, same amenities. Option 3. For the privacy purists, there's Tor Browser. It's the digital equivalent of wearing a full-body disguise while browsing. Your traffic is routed through multiple encrypted layers, making it nearly impossible to track. Tor Browser is actually based on Firefox, but with privacy cranked up to 11. The trade-off is speed. Browsing through Tor is like driving a tank instead of a sports car. Secure, but not winning any races. It's overkill for watching cat videos, but for sensitive research or when you need genuine anonymity, nothing beats it. So what will you do? Stick with Firefox and pray that Mozilla finds its moral compass? Or make the switch to a browser that still puts your privacy first? The choice is yours, but at least now you know the stakes. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.